That's so warm. Welcome guys, welcome to the vlog. I'm feeling a lot better, not feeling the cold anymore that much, but everything around me just goes down the drain. 1/3 of the entire world population, and half of that 1/3 is India, is now restricted from going outside and like living a normal life. That is so crazy. This has never happened before in the entirety of human history. A lot of people dying, like every day the news, it gets worse. Italy, Spain, France, Germany, US, New York, full lockdown. Times Square is empty. Like I'm really getting like chills because like at the beginning, it was first just soccer games and some events here and there, and I was like, yeah, okay, maybe that's enough, but it's not. This virus is screwing up everyone's life big time. Even the ones that are not affected now directly, you will be affected by everyone else losing and being less risk averse. I wanted to build a new studio, not doing it because it's too risky at the moment. I'm not even going outside just because I have a cold and I don't know what it is. And there are even worse news, but more on that in a tiny bit. First, trying to make something nice and healthy to eat. Just a little salad and some cheese. And I hope Vanessa will, like, she's working 24/7. I hope she'll take at least like 15 minutes off to like have a little bit of like breakfast, lunch, brunch with me together. You want to share the bad news with everyone?
No, I haven't even shared with my family yet. So.
But you will today?
Yeah, I have to.
So you can share it with the vlog.
My colleague is corona positive.
Yeah. The very first close one. She's sitting right across you.
Yeah, of course she does.
And she got tested 2 or 3 days ago?
2 days ago. And today she received the results.
Okay, and you met her the last time?
Well, she was sick from last week on Monday, and first time I met her was on Saturday, so they might be calling me.
So 1.5 weeks?
Yeah.
You have no symptoms?
I don't, but the other colleague sitting right next to her does.
You see guys, it's getting closer. This is like, we might get a call from the health authorities today, and they will then...
Pick up.
We don't even have a number. We only have like a mobile number.
Well, no, she's giving the name and the number, and then...
Okay, so we might receive a call today. They might order us to stay at home, but I don't think you got it, because if you have no symptoms for 1.5 weeks,
I would have,
and
like,
everyone else has already some.
Like this Saturday, I've seen her 2 weeks ago for the last time, so I should be fine. But I've heard there are people like getting sick after 3 weeks even, so I'm not sure.
Some have no symptoms, so I hope that we got it already.
Me
and
too.
Have no symptoms, because then we're done with it, the shit. So yeah, we're just now waiting, staying at home, of course. Not that we have anything else to do than staying at home. You're working. I will try and make some music and then wait for the call.
In my mind now stay.
All done with making music. That's my little home setup. It's kind of cute. The sound isn't too bad actually. As I already told you, I'm like in the closet. So all of the clothes is helping a little to dampen the sound. All other rooms are empty because we just moved in. No pictures, nothing on the wall. So it's very echoey, but in here it's quite alright. I mean, it's not studio grade or anything. But if you have the possibility for a home studio to use a room that is already filled with stuff, then go for it. This one right here is pretty nice. I mean, the stereo field is extremely small, so everything I hear is between the speakers, which is just like not even a meter. So it's hard to distinguish each and every element, but the bass response is actually quite alright. I love that I can just change the volume with these 2 buttons instead of reaching for a sound card. Very minimalistic, and yeah, I mean, this is decent enough if you make music and have this kind of setup. Just speakers, a room that is like a little bit kind of treated, a tiny bit. You're good to go. I mean, if you're interested, I could give you like a full studio tour. It might just take 1 minute, because it's really just laptop, headphones, 2 speakers in a closet. This basically concludes my home studio tour. It's fine. I mean, I'd say I could still make 90% the same music just here. The last 10% is usually like knowledge, experience, and having the right studio that you already know, where you know the acoustics, where you know how a kick should sound like to be a good kick, definitely helps. I mean, there's a reason why people have studios. But for most of the music, especially if it's like sample based, this is all you need. So don't get discouraged if you're just starting out. Headphones, a laptop, headphones, speakers, laptop, that's like a good setup. The rest is really up to knowing your stuff and A and B testing, because I will now sit here probably for 1 or 2 more hours and just listen to other music, to my old releases, to music that I know, songs that I've been listening as a reference for years, just to get to know the speakers again, the room acoustic, how it behaves, and what it should sound like on this kind of system, to be able to just make music again. I think this is way more important, to know your system, know your speakers, instead of having like a perfect setup. Although, to be honest, like I still I love to have a perfect setup, as perfect as possible. Anyways, back to work. And then, I mean, since there's no, like, there's nothing to do, probably just some FIFA with friends. It's already really late, all done with gaming. I don't know if the PlayStation is really a good idea. Like, I'm spending a tiny bit too much time playing Warzone, playing FIFA, Red Dead Redemption, and Final Fantasy VII. The remake is launching really soon. I love gaming. It's just way too time consuming, but I still absolutely love it. Now it's just time to get some sleep. Tomorrow another day in my new studio. And I really, really need to get my hair cut. But as you might know, all hairdressers are closed. There is no way to get a haircut. So I think I will have to ask Vanessa. I don't think that's a good idea, but unfortunately my only option. Maybe I should live stream her cutting me my hair. This could be really, really entertaining.